Giving action size. Acting requires the ability to perform actions of various sizes and complexities. Some actions are straightforward, but others, such as grieving or philosophizing, demand deeper understanding and larger emotional involvement. To grieve means to experience loss, something taken forever, and it should be played with genuine recognition of that experience. On the other hand, to philosophize is to reflect on human behavior, engaging with life's mysteries intellectually and with enjoyment. Another common action is to advise, which involves explaining or clarifying something for someone who lacks the necessary knowledge. Advice should be delivered with fluency, logic, and a sense of order, using points that flow from one to the next. It requires authority, and the actor must embody a sense of knowing something important that the other person does not. The action is not emotional, but rather rooted in the mind, where logical reasoning takes precedence. A more complex action is to confess or reveal oneself, which involves exposing personal thoughts or feelings without holding back. This action is not about expressing emotions directly, but allowing them to arise naturally in response to the confession. Whether confessing a crime or revealing symptoms to a doctor, the action focuses on the act of revealing, not on seeking relief. Confession compels attention, and is often associated with a deep sense of helplessness, acknowledging failure or loss. To denounce is an action filled with power and attack, aimed at putting someone in their place, or destroying their authority. This action requires size, physical presence, and a sense of speaking from a position of strength. It is not petty, rather, it is a statement of righteousness or condemnation from one who feels untouchable. This action can be challenging for young actors, as it demands a strong sense of inner power and control, not just in words, but in physicality. The actor must embody this power before beginning the denunciation. Defiance is closely related to denunciation, but involves a more direct challenge to authority or opposition. It is an aggressive action, physically and emotionally charged, where the actor must convey strength and determination. Defiance requires stature and the authority of a revolutionary or leader, which can be difficult to achieve for those whose nature is passive. To perform this action effectively, the actor needs to access a sense of internal strength and actively engage with their partner or opposition on stage. Defiance is not about sarcasm or emotional loss of control, but about standing firm and expressing clear, controlled resistance. Dreaming is another action frequently encountered in acting. It involves imagining something that is not yet present, something the character longs for. Dreaming requires leaving the present moment, allowing the imagination to take over and expand the action. This action is strong in images, and the actor must maintain energy throughout the dream to prevent it from becoming hollow or weak. When dreaming in the presence of others, the actor must balance the dream with interaction, acknowledging the partner while continuing to pursue the dream. It requires vivid imagination and engagement with the dream's images and desires. Praying is one of the strongest actions an actor can perform. It is the culmination of a series of actions such as asking, begging, and pleading. To pray is to reach out for help from a higher power, and the actor must embody a sense of desperation, or supplication, often requiring abject humility. Prayers can vary widely in their purpose and tone, whether pleading for help, giving thanks, or seeking relief. The action should be performed with sincerity and intensity, building circumstances in which the need to pray is urgent and real. For example, imagining a desperate situation, such as praying for rain to save children, helps make the action more immediate and compelling. Another exercise involves playing these actions in different contexts or periods, such as grieving, arguing, or praying in various historical settings. These exercises challenge the actor to adapt the action to the time and place, adding layers of meaning and texture to the performance. Actors must be fully involved in every action and avoid detachment, both in their own performance and in how they engage with others in class. Criticism, or indifference towards others' work, is detrimental to learning and should be replaced with a generous attitude of support. The aim of acting is to lift life to a higher level, finding meaning and significance rather than tearing it down. Acting is a creative process that requires size, power, and commitment, never passivity. The actor should work on expanding their range by practicing actions that are foreign to their own personality. This is essential for escaping personal limitations and finding the capacity to perform actions that require size, power, and depth. By doing so, the actor will be better equipped to handle the wide variety of roles and situations found in theatre. Each action must be discovered and explored through the actor's body, voice, and imagination, developing both physical and emotional control. Ultimately, acting is about building the body and mind to perform actions with meaning and significance. The search for size and power should be a continual process, as acting demands both the physical presence and emotional engagement necessary to lift the action to a larger-than-life scale. By working on challenging actions and expanding personal limitations, the actor can embody the range and depth required to succeed in the art of acting.